guys, so today I would be sharing my experience of using a MacBook Air. So I have a 13-inch MacBook Air that I have been using for last 1.5 years or so, nearly 2 years you can say. And I was also a Windows guy who had been using Windows ever since 2004, and I switched to Mac in 2018. So, like every other person who says that MacBook is more superior, I also never believed, but I would actually like to share my overall experience of using this device and how I have been using it and what all purposes it has been serving to me. So, let's check out my review of the MacBook and then I'll give you my final verdict. So, let's watch my experience and review of the MacBook here, and this will actually answer your question of like, should you switch to Mac or is Windows fine for your usage? I've been using Mac for the last 2 years now. I got this in November 2018, and here the one that you see is the Mac Air, the base model that we have, i5 processor. Then you have 8 GB of RAM, 128 GB of internal SSD drive, and it's a very basic model, you can say. But I've been using this since 2018, and ever since I have just I've been that Mac guy who doesn't like the processing of Windows anymore, because this is super smooth, lag free work experience. And the best part about this is just goes to sleep as soon as you close it, and as soon as you open it, there's no boot actually required, and you can directly just log in and start working over it. So this is all due to the SSD that we have, the solid state drive, 128 gigs of solid state drive that we have in the Mac. Talking about the keyboard is a chiclet keyboard. The chiclet keyboard technology is the one whereby you don't have those spaces between the keys, whereby usually we get dust and all everything. So that's the standard Mac Apple keyboard. Obviously, for Windows user, you can see that the control option, also we have an additional command option which is used in the Mac devices. Talking about the overall performance of the 128 gigs model, the internal storage though is just 128 gigs, but that doesn't make much of a difference for me, because I have been a very I have a external hard drive also for 1 TB, and moreover I don't store much files over this, so it doesn't makes much of a difference for me. Apart from that, if we just talk about the trackpad, it's a big trackpad, and there are no other buttons out there, but this is the, if you just press it you can hear it. So this is your left click, and hereby on the bottom is your right click, and then this is your normal trackpad that can be used for going around in a journal computer. The overall build quality is very nice. The aluminum has a nice chrome finish, and the best part apart from that is that I've kept it in very safe hands, and there are no scratches even in this 1.5 years of period. And now I'm coming next to the battery life. On a single charge I get nearby you could say somewhere around 8 hours of battery life on a single charge, which is very good. So if I just charge it once at night, I'm able to use it the whole day without any glitches and any lags. But from that, I have been using it for editing movies and my vlogs and my videos in iMovie, and I find absolutely no processing issues with iMovie also, even while processing heavy videos which are in certain GBs of information is being processed, and yet you won't see any lags out there. So everything works super smooth without any lags and delays, and everything is done over it, right? But there are, apart from that, I do agree that even this Mac has certain features which I would like could have been better. For example, if you just talk about the battery life, that is good, but I do miss if just they could have just given me a good better connectivity and another USB port. So I've got one USB port on this side, right? So they could have maybe given me more options. So I have one on this side, and I will talk about, I have got one on this side, and it won't have hurt much if I just got a third one to use, right? Like sometimes I have to go with a third USB port to connect other things to it. And I have been using this along with the Apple Magic Mouse 2, which is a wonderful and great experience. So you can just anytime go to your system preferences, and in your system preferences you'll see the option. I have not updated my system in quite some time. Even the latest Apple update is not there. So you can anytime connect your Magic Mouse to it and you're good to go. The mouse comes with an inbuilt Bluetooth that can easily connect to any of the Mac devices. So my overall experience with MacBook Air has been pretty good. Only one suggestion for anybody who's seeking to buy it: if you just can get a chance, do go for a higher version whereby you get more internal memory. Like this is 128 gigs of memory, but you can go for a higher model and you can go for like 256 gigs or maybe 512. And if you just want to try something more on the color bit, try the dark gray, which is also called as the slate gray color in Mac. You can go with that color, or you can even go with the rose gold that is available in the new Air. Guys, my final verdict on the MacBook Air that it is a great machine. If you're thinking about switching to Mac from a Windows, I will give you a thumbs up. I'll say just go for it, don't think much about it, though you'll get it at a cost, but it is worth it in terms of performance. Because if you have been using Windows, you'll definitely have come across lags in performance, but that is not the case with the MacBook, and it has got a superior performance to Windows. So it is ideal if you're looking for day-to-day usage, as well as it is ideal if you're looking for office usage or maybe some specialized usage. Like I have been doing vlogs and editing of vlogs on my MacBook. So apart from the MacBook, I have also been using two more Apple devices. One is the Magic Mouse 2. I recently got this, and it is a Bluetooth based Apple mouse, and 2 minutes of charging gives you around 1.5 months of usage. And to be honest, I haven't even charged it once since it has come. It's already been over a month. So if you get a device and you're looking for a wireless mouse, let me tell you, no other mouse is gonna look good with your MacBook. This is what you actually need. And I actually recently also got a Mac Mini, which is a small CPU device from Mac. It is a desktop that you can connect to any of your devices and use. So I'll be using it for a month or so, and will be giving a review over it also, and will let you know more about my experience. One suggestion for those who are going to purchase a Mac will be to go with the model with at least 256 GB of internal SSD, or maybe 512 GB of internal SSD, so that you can get more storage to do your work. So that's all for the day. Thank you so much for watching. This is me, Akshay, signing off. And do subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed it yet, and share the video. If you have any views to give, do leave a comment for the same. Thank you so much for watching once again.